if you guys use the metro, this is really sad news because RTA sets new 50 dirhams minimum top up for NOL cards at metro stations. Yes, the RTA has increased the minimum top up amount for NOL cards at metro stations to 50 dirhams. But this, of course, applies to online top-ups, and the rest remain at 20 dirhams.
The change aims to streamline the top-up process and encourage commuters to use the online platform for smaller amounts.
As well, this change does not affect, as we mentioned, online top-ups, which still has the minimum of 20 dirhams.
Makes sense.
You know, actually, look, this when I read the news, I was like, what is happening? Because, you know, sometimes like you think you might have enough charge in your card when you're going to go through the metro, and then you are going to tap the card, and then it will be to your surprise that, oops, you don't have enough money in your card. You're going to have to, or you have cash, and you're just going to be like, you know what, I'll just like top it up with like the cash that I have and finish my cash and use the rest for credit. Because I used to think in that way a lot, that I would keep the cash that I have for the metro and the rest for myself.
But you know what you were doing?
What?
You were contributing to queues at the metro, and what they're trying to do is minimize the amount of people waiting at the metro station, and it would work because you're like, I don't want to put 50 dirham into my NOL card, so I'm going to do it online. It's basically a way to encourage people to use the online process. It makes sense. Everything Dubai is doing is moving towards a digitalized future, and this is one small step by the RTA, which we're actually feeling. You know, like so many things happen that we don't feel. We're like, oh, it's so quick, it's so fast. If you go to the metro one day, you're stuck. You'll be able to pay there because they'll have someone there for you. But it means the queue will be less because most people will have changed their habit to only topping up online. If most people's habit are topping up at the metro station, they just want to change that to have less queues, which actually for all of us works out better. Thank you, RTA.
I agree. However, like just imagine the scenario with me. All right, like I have my metro cards, and I thought I have enough money in it to go to I don't know, a destination, Dubai Mall, for example. Right, and I go there, and to my surprise, I don't have enough money in my card. Oh my God, I forgot. What should I do? You know? And I have a 30 dirhams cash note in my wallet. And I want to spend it. I want to get rid of it. Get rid of the actual.
Why can't you use your card?
Because I don't have enough money in it. I need to top it up.
Well, then you'll just...
So I only have 30 dirhams, and I want to top it up only for 30 dirhams.
Can't go to Dubai Mall. Can't go.
I'm not going to be able to go to Dubai Mall.
And what were you planning to buy at Dubai Mall with absolutely no cash in your card? And
maybe I was going to meet my friends. Maybe I was going to do something.
I think it's a very money can be tight, but I think it's a very rare situation that we don't have the money in our account. However, we may not want to use 50 dirham to top up our NOL card because maybe we won't want to. However, it's rare that we wouldn't be able to. And no one in this city is ever left stuck.
I know, but still, I'm trying to think of all of the possible scenarios in my head.
You're trying to all the possible, but the benefits outweigh the negatives, in my opinion.
I mean, in terms of traffic,
less queues, less queues at the metro, less.
That is true.
And the day that you're absolutely in a huge rush and you go to the metro and there's a long queue and you have these tourists asking all these questions. You're like, just go faster, just go faster. At least there'll be less people there because people will be encouraged to use the online.
Of course. Well, you guys just wait for me next week. I'll be driving my own car.
Be careful with that cup.